light it up, and look how much trash is in this squirrel cage right here. That's what makes all of the racket. Hey guys, Jamie Buchanan from Visual Perfection. Look, we've had a lady that has purchased a Toyota Tacoma, and she purchased it as is. Well, she's brought it in, she wants us to take a look at this thing, and she wants us to take care of it. So at first glance, when you look at it, it looks like the paint's just not that bad, right? It's got a little bit of mold, it's got some dirt around the edges and embedded in the lettering and the package that's on here. On the inside, you can tell that on the passenger side that the floor mat's been kind of pushed up and rolled up. So it's kind of in between on this passenger side whether we're gonna have to take the carpet out or whether we can do the magic sauce and just vibrate this stuff up and suck it out with a tornado and a great flex vacuum. But now as you look at the seat on the passenger side, it's been burned with something like a heavy burn. We're gonna have to go to the junkyard and purchase one, clean and disinfected, and put it in the truck. You can see the moldy spots in here where things are actually growing. This will actually have to be steamed and sanitized, and then we'll extract out what we break loose from the steamer. But once she gets this thing back, it'll be good as new, and it'll be her own. Pretty sure this is a contractor's truck or someone that's contracted in the industry because it's really dirty everywhere. The bed is just full of bottled waters, extracurricular activity drinks, like anything you can think of. So we're actually gonna clean out the bed good. We're gonna remove the toolbox so we can get down in behind it before we put it back on. We'll clean the toolbox out, of course, too, and put it back together. We're gonna take the wheels. We're gonna actually clean inside the rims and clean the tires well. We'll undercoat up underneath the chassis. But again, this thing is not that bad. When you're in the contracting world, you're getting in and out with wet clothes, you're getting in and out with dirty clothes, so the moisture has probably been setting in the foam. Now, all of the dirt that's on the inside is attracting this, so it's actually growing the mold. Once you think it's bad, it's really bad. But most of the time, people say it's just not that bad. Oh yeah. This thing here is pretty dirty inside. Definitely gonna have to clean and dress this area in here. It's probably never been cleaned in its life. You can tell this thing has not been cleaned in a long time. It is. She's super ground in and nasty, right? Look here, there looks like there's been some kind of little animal walking or something up here. There's been some little jaggedies there. I don't know what he's been doing. Leaves, full of leaves. We'll get all that cleaned out. It's not that bad, so let's just get started. Here's something for all you people at home. If you ever heard a noise inside whenever you're turning your heater on, and it's making a racket, sounds like a little ball on a roulette table. A lot of times what happens is when you have your cabin air filter and then you take out your cabin air filter, trash falls down into what we call the squirrel cage, okay? It really should be the hamster wheel, but when you look inside, there's all kinds of trash down in here where it falls off your cabin air filter. So if you look in that hole when you open up the dash, look right here, I'll show you. So look down in here, light it up, and look how much trash is in this squirrel cage right here. That's what makes all of the racket. See it down in there? Like it is full. I'm gonna make sure I clean my squirrel cage, right? Now we're gonna test our spot. We're gonna test to see if this carpet can come clean or if I'm gonna have to take it out, right? I think I might be able to leave it in, I'm just not for sure. Here we go, we're gonna make a mess. Yeah, we're in good shape. So guys, we're getting ready to move this thing over to the wash bay, and we're gonna get it ready to get this thing decontaminated, wash, and get this thing ready to go, man. All right, I love you, boy.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
See you. So just so you guys know, we have a new and improved bucket seat. You ride on your knees. It's like being on a thrill ride. All you need is the edge, right? So all we need is the edge, ladies and gentlemen. You make sure you take the seats out, and then you're a short guy, so you flip up the lid on the toolbox in the back so you can't see how to back out either. Really, really makes it for an exciting day at work. Here we go. All right, that's pretty simple. Hey, don't try this at home. Professionally paid stunt drivers. I got us a tarp. This is gonna make cleaning of the bed very easy. What I do is I have tarps laying around. We actually went and got one for this one just to make sure we had the right size. We're gonna actually just put all this stuff onto a tarp and we're gonna carry it to the dumpster. And you might wanna go up and go ahead and open the dumpster. That way we can just fold this up and throw it away. We're gonna loosen up. They have some self-drilling sheet metal screws, 1/4 inch. Just gonna go ahead and take those out. That way we can just kind of lift this thing out of the way. I have my beautiful assistant, Vanna, coming to help us. And yes, if you ladies need to know, he is single, okay? Let's just slide that out. Let's see if that comes out with your fingers. So now I'm just unplugging the rear view camera. That way we can take this thing off and everything just slides out, okay? Is your side out? Does it just slide up maybe? Yep, and we're coming. Now that should just come right out of there. Everything's loose, yep. Yep. And we'll just take this and sit it over here, okay? So I wanna let you know, for the making of this video, we have a new tool. It's actually a hand rake, and we have manual labor getting ready to get everything out of the bed. Man, look at that, boys. Don't let the door fly open on you, okay? Got it? Okay, here we go. I don't know, it sure smells like they took a big hooey in here. They said, heck with that diaper, watch this. Like, my goodness, boys. You think we make this up? We don't. Somebody got liver failure. So as you can see, we've done our cleaning out of the bed and removing the toolbox. Now we're gonna move on to pre-rinsing, which is not gonna do a whole lot besides clean some of the out of the bed, and then we'll go to washing. Anybody looking for a cheat code? Hot water is your friend. So I'm spraying a good degreaser and cleaner up underneath the fender wells and on the lips of the fender well. Listen, it is paint safe. You can spray it directly on the paint or the glass. It is not gonna burn, etch, tear up, strip, nothing like that. Look, you can see it washing it off the tire already. There's so much mud and dirt on them, okay? Since it's black rims, we're gonna be using an Iron X product, an Iron Eater product. So we've got the wheels and tires finished up in the bed. Now we're switching over to the engine bay and the engine compartment. My guy Braden's actually over here on the seats. So let's get started. So now I'm going and I'm using a spray ceramic detailer. It has a lot of lubricants in it, and we are clay barring with that. It's gonna be a one-step clay bar and spray seal. We'll see how it looks after that, and then we may go back and put a Colinite over top of that once we get finished. So guys, here we are on day 2 of this dirty Tacoma. It gave us some surprises and some challenges, right? First, getting into the bed and making sure things are happening, getting it all cleaned out. There was 1,000 bottles in this thing. I mean, we actually had to take the tailgate off. We had to lay a tarp down to get some of the leaves and some of the trash, and we had to take a snow shovel and shovel out all the bottles and cans in the bed. It took 2 trash cans. We took the toolbox off just so we could get to everything and get it clean, and man, it stunk. I mean, it was very, very bad. Now, the inside, we were really worried about the carpet, right? Like, when you see the carpet of this thing, we're thinking, okay, extraction, minimal, take it out is the maximum, right? But we were so surprised by the vacuum that we used that it really cut our time down by 2 or 3 hours. So we're thankful to the vacuum. But, you know, if you like this, if you like these kind of things, man, listen, please like, share, subscribe, pass it to your friends, and stay tuned because, man, we get 2 or 3 of these things every week.